This video is brought to you by Filmora. Filmora Screen Recorder is the best way for gamers and YouTubers alike to capture gameplay and record their screen with face cam, audio, and professional tools with up to 120 frames per second at 1080p. Check it out now by clicking the link in the description below. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eystreem, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now today, we are going to be looking at the top 10 banners you can make in the brand new Minecraft update. And yeah, it's going to be super cool, and we're going to be looking at a ton of really cool banners and how you can make them your very self in your very own Minecraft world. Now, before we get into today's video, you guys already know what time it is. Well, hopefully you do. It is like gold time. We're going to try and reach 1,000 likes today, guys. So if you guys are excited to find out which are the best banners of all time, which are kind of behind me right now, but I'm going to move so quickly you can't see them, you guys want to go down there and smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, the little bell icon next to that subscribe button, to never miss an upload, guys. And if you do all of that, I will be adding some lucky people to my Minecraft Pocket Edition realm, so make sure to leave your gamer tags in the comments section below if you guys want to be added to that, and make sure to go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, because I'll only be adding people if we hit 1,000 likes on today's video. So make it go as blue as my eyes, as blue as my jacket, and as blue as that sky. So let's get into today's video, y'all. Alright, so let me switch into first person view. Here we go. Alright, now I'm actually supposed to start inside this room, so I should probably start in here, because this is... Oh, no. The iron door's already messed me up. Dang it. We should probably start in here. Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Alright, this is where we are supposed to start the map, in this little room here. If you guys want to download this map for yourself and get all the crafting recipes for this banner, I will have the link in the description below so you guys can follow along yourself. So if you come over here, here's our first button, we'll click this. Follow me on Twitter, so the Dumb Mighty Gamer, thanks for making this map. So here's his YouTube channel, you can check that out. I don't know whether it's any good, but you guys can check that out if you want. And over on this side, we've got another button, so we'll see what this does. Badoom. Thanks for downloading the map. Please give me ideas for the next map in Twitter, so you guys can go ahead and do that if you have a good idea. So let's go ahead and head out to the main part of the map. Wow. I messed up the iron door again. Oh my gosh. Here we come, out we come, there we go. Alright, let's have a look. So here are our banners, and you may be thinking, if you guys have been really fast at counting, there are actually 11 here. And yep, that's right. I know I said top 10, but you know what? I felt like you guys deserved a little bit extra today. So I decided, you know what, guys? I'm gonna give you 11. 1 for extra luck. So let's go ahead and check out these cool as banners. So over here, we have the Wither Skull banner, and this thing looks really, really dope. It looks scary. It looks really cool in a castle build. I love it. We have a cool skull over here. So this is not as scary as the other one, but it's kind of like a skull with a crown, which would also kind of look cool in like a dungeon or something. I really like that design there. We have this penguin, which is absolutely adorable. That looks super cute, but also kind of super stylish at the same time, because it kind of looks like a little guy in a penguin tux, which is adorable. But I love that one. Over here, we have the Ender Dragon, and this looks really cool. This could look really cool in like an end city or a massive fortress. Oh my gosh, there are so many possibilities, and I think it'll look really, really cool in pretty much anything. That Ender Dragon banner looks lit, y'all. Next, we have the zombie Pigmen banner. This would really look cool in like a nether build or something, or just, you know, lying around a general house, really. It looks really cool, kind of threatening. You can put this up to your nether portal. It would look really, really dope next to that. Now we have Castle in the Nether. Now this looks really, really cool, because you've got that castle in the middle there, like that Rapunzel style, but you've also got the nether rack on top and bottom, and those lava sides, which I think looks really cool. Looks really lit, and I love this one so much. And this could look really cool also next to a nether portal, or like in a lava room or a mine shaft. That would look really nice there. Now the wolf one, I don't know where this would look good, maybe in a farm or something, but I cannot deny how epic that wolf looks. I mean, look at him. He looks absolutely lit, y'all. It's so cool. I really, really love this one. It's so cool, y'all. I love this one so much. I'm pretty sure you guys will too. It actually looks like a wolf. I really love it. Now the next one's a little bit spooky. This is our Herobrine banner, and this one's like... Oh, this is so cool, because it's like black and you've just got those creepy Herobrine eyes. This could be really cool in a horror map, or to scare your friends, or just to keep people away from your house, because that one is scary, but it looks super stealthy and cool as well. This one here is the end, which looks really, really nice. You've got the end stone there and the towers, which have the end crystals on them. Now, this one's a little bit minimalistic, but I personally like it. It could look really nice in a modern build or something. I really love this one. Then we have the red squid, which is a little bit of a play on your blue squid, and I think it looks a little bit nicer than the blue squid ones because the red really stands out, and you've got those cool looking eyes. I love this one as well, but it's a little bit fancy, little bit interesting taste there, so you know what? That's totally up to you if you like that one. And finally, we have everybody's favorite, Pikachu! And yeah, so if you guys are into Pokemon, this banner is just for you. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to have a look at how you can craft all of these. Now, this map actually will give you the crafting steps for every single banner, which is absolutely insane. And I think that's crazy because you can actually go ahead and learn exactly how to do this. So, let's go ahead. For our Wither Skull banner right here with the red stuff, we're going to start off by, look at this, guys. It's got all these steps here. Now, as you can see, these are actually working for their individual banners. So if we come over here, I believe this one here, we're just trying to figure out which ones are which here. Alright, so that one is the... Alright, cool. So, these are actually in order of the different banners. So if you look at this, guys, we actually have the banners above the doors. Alright, so here we go. Let's have a look at how you guys can make the Pikachu one. So the Pikachu one, step 1, you want to go ahead, put an ink sac over a blue banner. If you guys don't know how to get a blue banner, you just dye a normal banner with blue dye. And then we can go ahead, grab a blue banner, and you want to put the yellow... So you want to grab the banner from here and put that down here. Then you want to dye it yellow and get a dandelion. Then whatever banner comes out of here, which should be a nice yellow-white gradient, you want to put that there and then put these yellow dye like so. So it should look pretty nice. And then over here, we want to grab the banner from here, put that back over here, and put it in the bottom corner, and put this yellow dye around. Then over here, we're going to put that banner here, put the blue dye on the bottom like so, and then we want to get that banner, put it here, and put blue dye around, and that is going to give us our Pikachu banner. Now, I'm not going to craft it out for you guys just because it's going to take really long if I go ahead and craft every single banner today. We're just going to be looking at these steps and you guys can get this map yourself, or you can just go ahead, pause the video and do this in your very own Minecraft world, just because otherwise we're going to be spending way too much time crafting these banners. So the next one is our red squid. I'm going to start rushing along here a little, guys, because this video is going to go forever otherwise. So we want to grab a black banner. So if you don't know how to get that, ink sac and white banner. Then you go ahead, get bone meal, put that there. Whatever banner you get from here. So just to recall, in case you guys are missing, when you craft a banner from step 1, you want to put that over at step 2 and not actually use a new black banner. You want to use the banner you got from step 1, just so you guys get that. Don't use a brand new black banner, use the one from the previous step. So here we go, we get the black banner, then you want to put a vine and some red dye there. Then using this banner from that craft, you want to come over here and put that in the bottom, then put red in an X like so. Then you want to go ahead and put that banner in the bottom and put red dye across the top. And then the next step, you guys want to put that banner in the bottom center. And then you want to go ahead, put an ink sac. And then finally, you want to put that banner on the right-hand side on the center row and put red dye all through the middle. So that is how you make the red squid banner, which looks really, really cool. I really like that style there. Now, our next one is the end banner, and this also looks really, really cool. So to build this, you guys want to go ahead, grab a purple banner. You want to put ink sacs on the middle there and put one like so. Then, for the next step, you want to go ahead, put that banner in the middle and put purple dye across the top. Next, step 3, you guys want to put a purple banner at the top and put cocoa beans around it, kind of like in a Y shape there. Then you want to get that banner, put it in the middle, chuck some bone meal in the bottom left-hand corner. Then, next step, I believe step 4, step 5, I've kind of lost count here, guys. You want to go ahead, put that banner in the middle, get bone meal, and put it around the sides. Next step, you basically want to do step number 3, but backwards. You want to put the banner at the bottom and then do an upside down Y with cocoa beans. And that'll go ahead and give you the end banner, which looks really dope. I love that one. And then our next banner, banner number 4, is our creepy Herobrine banner. Now to make this one, you're going to want to get a white banner, put ink sacs on the left-hand side. Then you want to go ahead and get that banner and put ink sacs on the right-hand side. Then you want to put ink sacs on the top, ink sacs on the bottom, and then you want to go ahead and you're going to need to grab the wolf banner. Now we're going to learn how to craft the wolf banner just a little bit later, and you want to put the banner from over here, right here, and you want to mix these two banners together, and that is how you're going to get this one. So we're going to look at how to make the wolf banner later. So the Herobrine one is actually a little bit trickier to make. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and put your brand new banner there and put ink sacs all on the bottom there. So next we kind of got to learn how to make the wolf banner so you guys can go ahead and make the Herobrine banner. So here's that wolf banner. Let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how you can make this. Now this one is a little bit complicated. You're going to need to put a white banner in the middle, ink sacs around it like so. Then white banner, get that banner from step number 1, put it in the middle, get some light gray dye and then some vines. Then you want to go ahead, grab that banner, put it there, put some light gray dye in. Then you want to put it over here, put the banner here, light gray dye and a creeper head. Then put that banner up top, put light gray dye around like so. And then you want to go ahead and this seems to be a... Okay, no, it's done. That is our final step here. The jukeboxes mean we don't have another step, so this is actually our final step. This one actually has one step less than all the others, making it it's just easier, which I like. I like that. So our next banner here, guys, is the Nether Castle one, which looks really cool. So we've got to go ahead. This one's a little bit more complicated. I'm going to get a dark gray banner. You want to get some cactus dye or some dark green dye and a dandelion. Then put that banner in the middle. Grab some light gray dye and a brick. Then put that banner in the middle of your crafting table. Oh, guys, I should probably make this clear. Have a look at that, guys. Notice how the crafting table there is a 3x3 grid. As you can see, these item frames are in a 3x3 grid. Imagine this is the crafting table, guys. So you want to put the banner in the middle, put orange dye around, put the banner at the bottom, put ink sacs like so. Then you want to put that banner in the middle here, put red dye around the top, like a little hat there, and then you want to go ahead, put that banner in the middle, and put red dye across the bottom, looking super sweet and pretty. I wouldn't say this one's pretty. This is more of like a kind of scary one. I like that. The next one is our zombie Pigmen, which is really, really nice. So this one here, we want to get a pink banner, put that in the middle, put green dye down the side. Then you want to go ahead, put the pink banner on the left-hand corner, and then go ahead and put vines and bone meal like so. Then you want to go ahead, put that brand new banner that you've made from the last step on the center row on the left and put pink dye all down the right. You want to put the banner on the bottom left hand corner, put ink in an X shape. Then you want to go ahead, put it in the right hand bottom corner, put pink down the middle. And then finally you want to put that banner you've made through all those previous steps, put that in the bottom middle and put green cactus dye around it. So super simple there, guys. You know, this guy's done a really great job of giving us the instructions on how to make these best banners ever, because these look so cool, and it's so easy to make them, guys. You don't have to remember tons of steps. They're all here in a row, which is really, really cool. So here we go. We're gonna for the which one? Which one's this? I was too busy talking. All right, so this is my favorite one of all of them, the Ender Dragon one. So to make this, you guys are gonna need a black banner in the middle, magenta dye on the bottom, and some vines on the right. Then we're gonna need to get that banner, put it on the center left. Put ink sacs all down the right hand, put a banner in the bottom, put a dandelion and some dark gray dye down there. Then put magenta dye through the center and put the banner in the bottom. And then you want to put it in the top and put ink sacs around it like so. And then this one is a little bit harder because you're actually going to need a god apple. So you might have to do this in creative if you guys don't have enough survival materials. But basically you want to put that banner in the center, just and put the apple down in the bottom and your magenta dye on the right hand bottom. So let's go ahead. That is our Ender Dragon banner. So let's come around here. Our next one is the penguin banner. 3 more banners to go, y'all. All right, let's jump in here. So our penguin banner, we're going to need a white banner in the middle, black ink all around it. Then you want to use that banner, put it in the middle, go ahead and put the yellow dye around like so. Then put the banner on the right-hand side, put bone meal down the middle. I'm like messing up my words because it's so much talking I have to do to explain all these steps. Whew. I'm gonna need a breather. Alright, let's go again. We're gonna put that banner in the bottom and put ink sacs across the middle. Then you wanna put the banner on the bottom and put the, you wanna put the orange dye kind of in like a V shape up the top there. Then you wanna put the banner on the very bottom and ink sacs across the very top. And that's gonna go ahead and give you that sick ass looking penguin banner that you see right here. So let's move on. 2 to go, our cool skull banner. To make this, you are going to need a black banner on the bottom, some vines in the middle, and some light gray dye on the side. Light gray, then the next one, you want to use that same banner, put it on the right middle row there, and put light gray dye down the middle. Then you want to go ahead and put the banner in the middle and put the ink sacs on the bottom there. Then you want to grab that banner, put it in the middle, put light gray dye on the right, and a creeper head to the bottom. And then our next step, Oh, there's so much talking. Yellow dye all across the top and our banner in the middle. And then finally, guys, you want to do a diamond shape with the banner on the bottom one and the rest being ink sac. So that is going to give you our cool skull banner. And finally, that is actually our top 10 banners right there. But then, of course, we have that extra number 11, the little lucky one, the odd ones out, guys. A really, really special banner here to check out just because I feel like I wanted to give you guys something a little extra today. So for this one, you are going to need to get a black banner, put it in the bottom, put red dye in a Y shape around it, like so, an upside down Y there. Then you want to grab that banner, put it there, put an orange dye there, bring it over here, put the same banner here, put a yellow dye there, bring it over here, put the banner here, put an orange dye there, and a dandelion, and then you want to go ahead and finally put a banner here, an ink sac, and a wither skeleton, so that skull, which is going to be pretty hard for you guys to get, but that's what's going to give us that really cool skull effect on the banner, and then that is actually our last step, because we don't need another step there. So guys, this is how you craft all the different banners that I've shown you guys today. The top 10 all time, well, the top 11 technically, my favorite banners of all time that you guys can go ahead and make in your very own Minecraft world. I think they are really, really cool. I personally love them all so much. I think you guys will too. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, you learned something, you learned how to craft these, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button for more Minecraft content, and click the notifications bell next to the subscribe button to never miss an upload. So yeah, that kind of brings us to the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed, well, good on you. And until next time, everybody, Eystreem out.